auspicious day. I'm very excited about the set of possibilities we have. So I welcome each and every one of you today. I think it's going to be a very exciting and I think enormously informative initiative. So welcome everybody.
We're bringing in lots of well-known directors to talk to the students about various ways that they work with actors. Also, Nina Foch, her teaching stuck with me for many years, and I made a DVD of her class, which we're going to be using at the workshop for the performance section.
I heard about the workshop on the internet. I just searched for film masterclass seminars, and it popped up, and it looked cool.
I received an email. It came at a time when I was trying to figure out what to do next, wanting to be more creative in the industry. So I decided to take a chance and do it.
Three kinds of filmmakers. There's the performance filmmaker who knows about actors but nothing technical. There's the technical filmmaker who can do every lens on earth and all that but doesn't know how to talk to actors. And then there's the total filmmaker who puts those together. And that's what this whole workshop is about, is putting those things together, the technical and the performance.
Pretty amazing to see all of these industry professionals coming in one day after the other, so kind of plunging into the world of cinema immediately from the beginning.
The director walks in with a certain idea of what he or she thinks is going to work. As a director, he's dealing with when you walk in the door, everything that you bring as an actor. He's dealing with what you bring as a talent. He's dealing with what you bring in your physicality. He's dealing with what you bring in your look. He's dealing with all those elements. So when the director is up against the wall and trying to create his or her movie, old adage of directing is 90% casting, that comes into play. Because if you cast accurately, you have a greater chance of succeeding.
If you find something you really like and you're really good at, pursue it. And I mean pursue it, and you become the best at it, you know the most about it, and if you pay attention to what you're doing and what you love to do, and you get good at it and take it seriously, you will be competitive.
I was very impressed with the nuggets of information we've gained from a wide variety of professionals in the field. Very pragmatic and practical application. Techniques that are very helpful and differentiate an amateur production from professional production.
They are moving because they feel the organic demands of the scene. The scene talks to you. It's got a life of its own. And you just have to get in there with it, and suddenly it starts to tell you where to be, and you bring your own stuff to it.
As a directors, you guys are controlling the energy of the actor. That's what your job is. If you go in a deeper level, you are shaping the sculpture with the energy of two people participating in it.
You've got the DP, you've got the stage, you've got the people working for you. They're all there for one thing, to fulfill the vision that you guys have. As long as you know what you want. You know what you want as potential directors, and you can work with your actors and you understand what that process is. You can do wonders.
We can get actors to the point that they stop acting, and directors to the point where they'll stop directing. And this is what I mean. When directing is only demanding and controlling. I need this feeling, I need these emotions. Or controlling, do it this way. And when acting is simply pretending. So, okay, I can do it that way. I can pretend to be out, pretend to be angry, I'll pretend to be sad, and all that. And we, the audience, can feel it immediately. If the directors stop being demanding and controlling, and the actors stop pretending, and we create an environment within which reality can exist, and we allow the characters to be.
I first came in thinking it was just about directing and acting, but then it just expanded and it showed us all these different avenues.
Visual effects are as important as anything else on a film. They help focus the audience on what the story is that's being told, just like sound, color, music, all add to the viewer's experience.
Tools are not the story. You are. You're the filmmakers. You're the ones to create the magic that we love to watch. So, don't forget that.
The tools that are being written now for artists to come in and sit down and use don't require a computer science degree, so you can point and click and do very, very high level of sophistication. So I think we'll see a much broader number of people getting involved as students and young people and anybody. The barriers to getting involved in it are no longer there.
If you're just making movies to make movies, like making widgets, then you could be in any business. If you care about what you're doing, then you're going to always find something to refuel your passion. You know, there are great stories to be told. There'll always be great stories to be told, and there'll always be a need to tell them in a good way.
You're going to find people that know what they're talking about, people in the industry. Whether you are a teacher, a student, or someone professional, I think that this workshop has something to offer you.
A lot of information, but all good. And it's like that feeling when you walk away from the workshop where your head hurts because of all the information jam-packed, but you're all smiling because you're like, I learned so much.
You can do anything you want as long as you don't stop yourself. This technique, this brilliant method, will allow you to do your work. Because again, she would say all the time, and I adored it, the work is the work is the work, everything else is crap. Right? Give me the work, give me the work. Don't worry about how you look, don't worry about what they think about you. As a director, you need to control the family. The actors have to know that they can come to you with a problem and not be talked down to, not be dismissed. Your homework, as Nina would say, homework is key. You must have every single beat thought out and prepared, and then when you need it, it's there.
So I'm ecstatic that I came to it. There wasn't one moment of it that was disappointing. It was great.
I met good people, met a lot of professionals who came and showed us what they do, and I would definitely say that it was a great experience.
Was be willing to scare yourself. The thing is that when you're scaring yourself, it's sometimes not comfortable, but it's still, I think, a good place to be. I think if you're not scaring yourself, there's a chance you may be selling yourself short of what you're actually capable of.
The field trips, it shows you what it's all about, but like the workshops and the seminars, the hands-on stuff, and meeting the people, it's extraordinary, and you're hands-on with professionals, so you don't get that just on the street. I think it's well worth it.
Even though you don't know about film, attending this program is good for you.
People are waiting for a sign to get into the business, that's foot in the door, that's step in the door. This is one of them. Take it, do it, answer the call.
you.